This is map 1 between Big and OG, the rematch. It seems like the only other team that has had in this tournament Big's number.
But he's so good at it.
He's a gosh darn professional. And so are the players in this server. And oh, NBK holding this position. Wow, so well, NBK. Oh, man! What a start.
Baloney.
But it offered up opportunities for Big. But there we go. Speak of the devil, and he shall appear. He's got the AWP. It's a different look, and he gets an early pick.
I wonder if OG has to read. Alexibi went straight to the spawn. But that doesn't matter because Mantu's getting flashed off, and he gets taken out long. Missed shot. Missed opportunity. And now Big are scaling the bomb site with the bomb.
So this is a difficult retake if they mostly go through that lower position. I guess Mantu did a double scope in case somebody drops off into CT, and again that high ground advantage is going to be abused, but usually getting more than you might expect from this. How on earth do you win those kind of duels? A cheeky jumping from NBK. Now does Citizen realize that they're both in a similar position, goes for the fake, doesn't hit the first shot, and it becomes more and more awkward.
Kills 3 people in that spot. That's very not easy to do.
Yeah, he traded every single kill reliably.
All right, mid to B coming out. Issa at the double doors right now will be the first player challenged. Where are the nades to support him? There's the flash, and he's able to find a 2K because of it. Keto does find him while blind, but the rotations are already there for OG. Alexibi on the flank leaves just Tapson in the 1v3, and quick to take him out will be Mantu.
That's the thing, sometimes I wonder if if one guy's playing so well, does he call off the rest of his team because they don't get any kills?
Let me get my ace, let me get my ace.
Is it actually is it something that will hurt the overall team? I don't know, but Keto's looking to open things up towards A. He's found an opportunity here. Teammates will try to capitalize, pushing forward through the long doors. They've managed to trade out successfully here for a 4 versus 3 advantage as they look to take that A bomb site. Xantares on that mid lurk. We talked about this yesterday. It's one of the reasons why a lot of teams avoid going mid entirely, just go through CT. Because this lurk is so difficult to deal with. Oh, the flash works out though. But there's still more players from the cat position, and that will finish it off there. Great round from Keto with the 3K. So it's looking for the long pick. Flashbang plan, he's good. Oh, the flick will not connect. He wants more though, going for the repeat with that flashbang. So doesn't find anything. He's there. 2-man, 3-man spray down coming through. Keto, Tizian, and Xantares all falling. And, oh, that HE could connect. Yeah, beautiful stuff from Tapson. That's going to help out. Has to make a forward play here. MBK, he is feeling it right now. What a play around the side of the smoke. Tapson never expected it. MBK finding the small edges. And Valde finishes it off. Just so you know, the B players are 9-2 and 15-1 or something. So just want to say, just want to point it out.
It's happening again.
Oh, 2 players left here. They will actually find the trades into the site. Seems like they don't want to allow the B players to gain so much confidence, and they will quickly force things to a 2v2 retake for OG.
It's good utility for OG here. 2 fire bombs. Citizen continuing. CT deep left though, and down he goes. Big looking for a desperate second round now. Refusing to be conditioned on this B bomb site. Oh, Mantu, he got the shot off faster, but didn't quite land it.
All right, this is a bit of a mix-up here for OG. They double boost Cat, but they're both tagged down by Surson early on. He already... Oh, wow, what a nade from Tizzy actually to follow that up. Yeah, that's excellent stuff.
That's so sick.
Off the skybox, I think.
You can throw flashes there, but that is quite the frag. And Xantares got bases to B, but his bus pass has been taken away. And it seems the rest of Big will just chill out, because their money's not spectacular either. They already have good advantage for the next round.
Eco rounds. Just make the opponent uncomfortable enough.
Wonder if anybody will creep through that smoke in CT spawns. Xantares is threatening to do so. There's the flash, Mantu. Still scoped in, misses, and they're going to get a lot of map control now towards that A bomb site. We still have Valde in long, but they're losing the range. They've lost the range with the AWP, and I'm not sure that they'll, again, Big trying to just take all their money away as they look to potentially close out this half with a lead.
So I have a couple points here. Obviously, Big are going to win this round, but did they make their lives more complicated than it needed to be with the faking the B split there? Because it feels like if they're on catwalk and in a position to just set piece.
One was on the pistol. That probably saved them about 3 rounds right there. And like on the first or second gun round, I think it was on the second gun round, where MBK should have died but killed 4 people towards A.
Those were a little hairy, but Valde, he's going to have to come up with some heroics of his own. But what a great angle. That is...
Is that boost?
I think he just jumped on the barrel.
Barrel.
Yeah.
Sick.
That is so smart from Tapson, who hasn't even had to come up as an individual thus far. But Montu may do just that. He's able to find one, looking for more. Cannot find the second shot, but oh, this fight on ramp is so important, but he can't end up with the kill.
It has been a half of whips for him with the AWP, and coming into Dust 2 as the first map a little cold is a horrible experience. And
OG in an uncomfortable position. We'll have to see if that's something that they can remedy here, as we have Citizen already doing aggressive, but he'll get discovered here on this pistol. And trades will continue in the mid area, and in that madness, OG will take the initiative towards this long position, but Xantares denies it.
Oh man,
That's it.
Yeah, that's the wrong. Well, we'll get to that in just a moment.
Oh,
Good
nice.
nade. That's an excellent nade from Tapson. The spray comes out though, and they're not able to find anything.
Ooh.
Just 1 kill actually on the side of Big there.
And NBK's made his way towards Xbox, and down the stairs again goes Keto, as you can see on the radar, but he might miss him as he goes up. Oh, he's seen his head, but again, it's not a reliable duel with the MP9, but he can raise the alarm to his teammate. He's kind of stuck in a goose position now, with Long being taken, but Searson, of course, delivers a kill regardless, overperforming in a really bad positional situation. By time now, got a flash from his teammate, won't work though. Keto's picked up the AK-47, so he has a chance, but he will rotate his position all the way to Long, it seems. And they're 1 versus 2.
This is really smart. He knows that for 7 seconds they can't plant, then they have to plant us another 3.5 seconds, so he gets all this time to rotate, but there's someone waiting for him. Oh, he annihilates Mantu, takes his head right off with that AK, and now it's just next bullet wins effectively. Here we'll see if LXCB can find that headshot, or if Keto is going to be able to figure out his position in time. Oh, there it is, that car providing the cover that's so necessary, the smoke for additional cover to make his way across to defuse this bomb, create that pressure. It's a lot of time to play with here for Keto. He's going to try to bait out a jump here from AlexiB. AlexiB not having it though. AlexiB playing this very smart. It's wasting a lot of time for Keto. There comes the jump down. Oh, AlexiB! So intelligent from him. So this is actually going to play quite nicely into Big setup. We'll see if OG can actually break this. There's the lineup, and that's a lot of damage done already from just 1 shot. Keto is quite dangerous, just going to stay alive for as long as possible, taking pot shots as and when he can. The smoke is down in the tunnel here, which allows the situation to get reset for the CTs. This is a huge problem. Keto, can he find it? Can't find it, still can't find it. Doesn't have to rush this one, as his teammates are doing a great job for the support, and just easy stuff here. Look at how OG have been contained completely in the tons.
Yeah, Big have perfect information at this point. Tizian on the big flank, and all right, well, Big will win the round off of time. Oh, Tapson pushing forward. Oh, that's going to really hurt the money of OG there.
Lord. Come back to that point here, see if they can deal with Tizian. He's in the corner, gets the first. It gets a think on the second player, and given that it's a 4 versus 3 in favor of Big, they're looking pretty solid right now. Citizen, with a good connection towards Catwalk, will keep the effort alive on this A side. Jumping AWP shot, attempted. Not going to work out for him though. Flashbangs to delay these Ts as the rotation comes through, and they're going to line up for Citizen.
On Inferno is just, you can't mess with it. And that's a good start here to make that happen. Long play comes out, and okay, all right. Valde able to take down 1. Good nade damage. And oh man, Surson just picking him apart from Catwalk as well. This big play is just so one-dimensional now. It's all the info is known for the Big side. It's just AlexiB in the 1v4 trying to find something, but it's not looking good for him. He is able to find a single kill, but Keto is quick to trade him in. Big with 15 rounds straight to close this map out.
Unable to replicate past performances against Big. They got crushed on Dust 2, but it is a new map, it's a new day. We'll see if on the T side they can find some success, at least in the opener.
And let's miss each other. That's quite an angle from Tizian, and it's not a good one. All that timing is super weird, though. You can't be expecting that. That's a disaster. That's a complete disaster on the entire A-bomb site for Big, and it's just unfortunate timing.
It'd be nice if he, at this point, could just find a couple of kills, keep that armor intact so that he has an easy buy into the next round. We challenge here, lost that armor, and he's able to find 1 kill off the situation, but...
Now, Searson is towards long, so I can't expect him to re-peek top mid again. When you've got a sniper short at this range, then they may go for a short play. But there's a big execute from OG towards the A-bomb site, but there's no one actually behind it. There's a Molotov on the short. You can see him just creeping in. Perhaps they're still going to find something in the smoke. Bombs on the floor as well. That's going to allow some time for rotation, especially with that Molotov. They're kind of stuck here. 15 seconds to clear the site and try to plant a bomb. This execute doesn't look like it's going far. East is already trying to save, getting taken out towards top mid. Then it's a complete execution.
Looks like it'll be an R-trap strat coming out from OG, but they're actually able to find a pick early on towards that short position. It just leaves Tizian in Graveyard now, and oh, he's getting walled by Montu. An excellent way to get that op involved. Talked about how difficult it can be on the T side to find any success with that weapon, especially when pushing into a bomb site, but Montu makes it work. Actually offers up an opportunity for OG that otherwise wouldn't be there.
Usually if a team's that effective, this is really tough as well, because if Big know all the lineups for their utility, they can actually get some nasty nades on OG here as they look to try to push in, but it's actually very labored.
So trying to make a play through the smoke, and he'll be successful. Lots of variants that he had. Tizian coming in from the back and pulling a grenade out just as Issa emerges from the smoke. Can't have had good information with all those smokes up, but this is turning around into a 2-on-2. Unbelievable. Big had so many players on this B bomb site. The flank being taken out now changes a lot. The bomb can potentially get planted if Xantares will be covered by Issa just about. That was a close one. And Searson versus 2. Now he has a good idea of where both players are. Thank you to that. Actually, no, they knew Issa was there anyway. So he needs to try and find the first player. But surely for Big, they'll start with 3 players towards Banana Big. So they still have to take in mind some aggression from Tabson, but Valde will be able to kill him despite the flashbang.
Now it's a more typical setup, but with that information, we do get the rotation coming out of Xantares to assist the safe site. So OG will make their way forward. They're taking a lot of damage here. Tizian takes down MBK as well, and this is not looking good here for OG. They have to consider what their plan is right now, because getting the bomb down seems rather unrealistic. Unable to get out of the choke points.
Felt like the team that have been winning the info wars throughout most of these rounds. And I'm curious if Big are recognizing that just yet, or will OG change it up regardless. But oh, flash off of the angle. Searson, though, pushing on forward. There's another flash, though, and Valde's able to take his life. That is excellent procedures from OG. And oh, another flash to get Valde on forward. It's a shame he wasn't able to dodge it, as he likely could have found another kill approaching this B site. Tabson, though, lies in wait now with Keto.
Yeah, but there's still 3 players for OG towards the A-bomb site, and they're threatening to pull a Tizian away as well. Now Keto's been taken out. They're really selling this B play. That's going to leave Xantares with it all to do from an elevated position, with a tight channel no less, where he could get double peaked. Well, they've made their play, OG. They might consider rotating here. Tizian has also been lost now. It's only leaves Xantares, and Issa will spot here. Bombs on the way, but it won't be required. OG will just eliminate them one by one. OG looking to swell the A-bomb site now with immense numbers. Different looks. Xantares forced away, alone on short. There's a nice one taken out of the air by Searson. Some safe vision shooting. Does he realize another one's gone past? Maybe not. He's been taken out and they've lost position. Xantares now in a lot of trouble. He's got help from the pit though. He's tagging, and Valde's been finished off. The bomb's still in the hands of OG though, making it towards the site, but may not survive as Xantares executes.
OG able to find a lot of value so far out of some of these hits, and fast into Banana and instantly taking down Tabson. Keto with the AWP. It's so hard to shoot over the flames, and he'll whiff that one, and this seems like an auto win at this point. You instantly delete those Banana players and it's over, especially with that lurk kill from Issa. Why would Searson ever think that someone's lurking that spot?
It's wild. Valde's hot right now. He is on fire. That's something I've been seeing so far from this tournament, is Valde was going to be the MVP, the star, the way he played on North. in the past.
But oh man, OG found a timing when that player rotated off.
Oh,
Tapsin is still there to find one, but can OG clear him out of that angle? Oh, what an excellent shot from MBK there. But Tapsin still holds his ground, able to find two. That might just be good enough given the fact that Surson finds that shot at the top of First Oranges. And oh, the upper duel in the back halls. Neither player able to connect. And it'll be down to a 2v3 situation. Montu, we're talking about this earlier in the pregame. What he's able to do from this new box position. Let's see if he's able to hold this post plant.
yeah, he has to deliver in this kind of a position. Big, waiting for the perfect moment to set up the push. There goes the smoke towards Banana. Flashbang over the top. There's the first flick missed. It has to all be connections here now for Bantu. He's got a Molotov. He's going to molly the bomb here before taking additional shots. Oh, there we go. Only the one. And looks like that spread is not going to work out enough, or it does. Oh, there's no time.
No kit.
No kit.
There's no kits, of course.
Oh, you got to get a kit.
Oh, man. They had to make some. They had to make
B bomb site in his place. But the push is coming towards A, and there'll be a pop flash for Xantares. I was going to say, we'll talk about it later, there's 20 seconds left as they wait for this push, and he's managed to get the flash off at the very least, but the frags will go almost all the way of Big. That was a really strong play.
He could just go back after that point, after he sees nothing, but he decided to push forwards. Anyway, hold that fort because of fast aggression towards Banana will be met with violence on either side, I suppose. And look at the push coming in. Big have been really good at pushing the map when OG go Banana. Doesn't seem to ever help them though, I have to say. It never seems to be enough to have all that information, and OG is so good at finding out of these positions where they are contained. And they seem to realize this as well. Tizian may actually get flanked effectively if Issa turns around, which he might. Oh, actually maybe not in time here.
Sniper!
Oh no, Issa! I got you, bro. I got you.
Sucks.
What a teammate.
That's the worst feeling, man. That is the absolutely worst feeling.
Yikes.
That's a more painful feeling. OG with 11 down. I've got OG with 2 in library, which will soon be smoked off potentially.
They're gonna need big pit.
There's E30 streaming in. One HE is gone, and there's the other one. Not sure where they went though, but what we can see is the headshots being landed by OG. They've got some utility of their own. A bomb's been lost now, and Tizian is alone. A single T versus 3 of OG, who are all on along the bomb. Alongside the bomb. Tizian now trying to get those 1 versus 1s. They're huddling together as best they can. OG being really fiddly, jerky, proddy. They're going to swing. Oh! Burst fire. He's actually turned it around with the ace, no less.
That's what you guys have, right?
Oh, the barrel spotted. That's huge info there for Sis, and he can't connect the shot, but he can certainly warn his team about it. And Mantu's just staying out there. He's got to be really careful. MBK does actually protect him from Searson, which is huge, given that Searson was on the AWP. So I don't know how MBK found that kill, but that's a really big one. Uh-oh. Oh, again, the protection from...
Waiting for Big to make their play, and maybe they're making the right one. 3v2 situation on the B bomb site if they commit to this, which I imagine they will. All the utility going, and Alexi be elevated, but he'll get taken down a notch. That leaves Valde alone, and there's not going to be a flash for him for a while, but he's overperformed now, leaving Xantares alone in a 1 versus 3.
It's a really difficult spot that Xantares finds himself in. He's got to play this absolutely perfectly. He has to try to find a spot to be aggressive to at least make a 1v2. Then he can more likely isolate the 1v1s in the 1v2. There's the first duel, and he's... Oh, MBK. He's actually just completely outplayed Xantares there. Beautiful peeking. And here he goes. He is leading the charge. Leading with the confidence that he's playing with right now. That's beautiful. What a flashbang there to assist Valde getting that kill. Alexi B enabling Valde to the fullest of extent, as Kito's left alive on Banana by himself without anything to work with, falling back, trying to recover the bomb. And it's looking very good here for OG. We don't often see the high progressions from them, but this time...
This really caught Big off guard. They were not ready for that second flash down mid. Okay, Tizian, though, still has an opportunity here. And he'll face off against his first opponent. Great off angle there from LXCB on top of the logs. Will close things out, but that was just such a...
Moving to Speedway to spot long, as indeed they're playing a crossfire on the site, and that Molotov will be quite telling. It looks like they're going to kind of go for a retake of top mid, which would be very bizarre. Look at the multi-man swing. This is completely ridiculous. NBK and Mantu with a retake. They kind of gave it up and just took them completely off guard. Searson
Wow.
caught with a grenade in his hand. When do you see a play like that from the CTs?
Keto looking for a headshot, gets denied. OG in such a good spot here. Way better firepower. But of course it's come down to this. 9-15. OG on that point. We'll see if they can take it in this round as they defend very effectively there. MBK, he's been brilliant so far, and he's looking to finish it off. Final peak comes in. Searson, though, he's not done. He's not down or out just yet. Still with the AWP in his hands. No teammates left to play off of. Just himself and the AWP. And maybe that's all he needs, because the clock comes out to finish off one more. Now 1 versus 2 here as Searson looks to go for the clutch here. It's going to have to be the ace clutch as he looks for the next play. He hears the sound cues. He knows where one of the 2 players is, but Valde, the unknown player.
It's Issa and Lexi B grenade men for OG. Tabson spotted some players in mid and he'll choose to fall back. It is a charge from OG, a boost perhaps on short over the smoke. Santara sees one going towards the window, he'll be looked for, but they won't win the duels big. Starting on the back foot, Searson's going to get taken down at very close range, leaving Tizian as the last man to fall. Oh, it's first buy round for both squads. And one big question, no pun intended, is how Searson uses the AWP on the CT side. Currently around the A bomb site, Keto getting started over the smoke. Very nice way to start things off. You can see Searson hunting now in that connector position as OG.
Now Tizian needs a huge performance here. He has to get it done off of the initial shots. And oh god, Alexi B takes him down immediately. And LXCB knows exactly how to clear those positions, and he's going to do an excellent job with that Mag-10. That might shut out Big from this round. We'll have to see how much they want to commit into this. They don't have any money. If they save these 3 guns, they can buy in the next rounds. But now they've lost a player. They can still drop for a couple teammates in the next rounds, but one player will be without a weapon. Now it gets to a point where it's just Searson and never mind. Never mind.
And he's dead.
OG have now gotten off to 5 hot starts in, or I mean not 5. 3 hot starts. I don't know, I guess I was considering halves in it, yeah. But in every map they've gotten off to a hot start.
Yeah, their pistol round is usually very good actually.
Yeah, exactly.
They're one of those teams that just wins the pistols.
Yeah, they're really on top of it. Gotta give credit to Alexi B for some of his pistol round strategies too, because they're pretty complex at times. All the moving pieces and how they're able to come together. He makes those macro movements on pistol rounds look quite good with his teams. He's been doing that for quite a while now, especially on ends. Tabson though has a deagle. That means there's always a chance for Big, and he's able to find 2. Okay, 2-on-2 situation now, playing around triple. Do they know that Searson's in place? He did just shoot that P250. Flashing on forward is OG. These are excellent flashes to gain some space, but they aren't able to find kills. And Tabson, still from the triples position, is able to find yet another, leaving it down to a 1v1 between Montu and Searson, the opposing oppers. But Montu is playing around the smoke, trying to find an angle. It's only 25 seconds. He doesn't have time to run away. He has to take this fight to Searson. Who will get the better of whom now? And oh, wow, Big stealing one there off the back of an excellent round from Tabson.
Alexi B will progress forwards under the cover of his teammates' weapons. Those AKs, the AWP of Mantu, and Alexi B meanwhile as well taking control towards Connector. As Searson peels away one. Oh, Tabson! He's done a lot of damage there. Oof, this is a hard recovery. Oh, that's such a crucial frag from Valde. That will allow a chance there for OG.
Unexpected miss from Searson there. We've got some safe positions being held for the retake by Big in CT spawn. And Valde will create a wall. He might be able to hop up on the box and use that as a one-way. Indeed, that is the plan. Seen this from Apex before in a similar fashion many moons ago. And the CTs should be able to read that. Indeed, Keto will have a superior angle, which leaves Mantu now in a 1 versus 3. Make it 2 as Keto, they're eliminated. The CTs are on the site already. That's such a fast one from him. But now he's really got to commit to this because the bomb is being defused. The smoke is up and he's got no idea.
Yeah, with how this game's going, it's hard to read who's supposed to come out on top here. Keto though, is at an excellent position. This should be good for a couple of kills, but he's only able to find one. Thankfully, his teammates have rotated in thanks to the info gained by Tizian now. But it's a 2-on-3 situation. Valde and Montu once again trying to make something happen. They're surrounded at this point, as there is that lurk coming in from ramp, and oh, Valde's tagged down so low through the smoke, but he is able to recover to find one, leaving a very doable 1v2 for Montu, but does he expect the flank? Tizian is right there, and what a shot, but it's not enough, as that flank still does. They know that their B is a little bit weak, but they are just holding their ground. They're really confident in this setup here. First engagement, though, will go the way of Big. Nice opening frag to find onto Montu there. And OG, they're just still choked out of this round. 38 seconds left, and now they have to just force the issue. Alexi B desperately in the smoke here at the stairs position. 3v4, and man, how is this going to shape up? NBK will kick things off with a kill at jungle, and it looks like OG may have found an in onto this bomb site. In fact, they'll push back that CT side player. Surson mollied off the angle, but he just forces on through the molly and able to get a kill. That's ridiculous.
And it didn't work out. We're going to see a shift of the pace as they go for a rush into B, and the apartments hold is not too bad from Tizian. One frag, but the damage is huge, and Citizen again rattling away with the orb from afar, and he all by himself is a firing squad. And it's going to be just one man left, Mantu, and not for too much longer. Big.
Pretty standard stuff.
Oh, we've got another blast bay. This is not standard.
Not too much.
Citizen is going to take Valde out for 3. Now the question is, they've got 2 players invested here. How do they get back? Well, maybe they just stand their ground and kill everybody from this position. They know, they should know that Citizen is still lurking somewhere, but they've got no presence towards B, so he could be there. That's a very fast attempt from him. Not quite sure when to make it. That deep smoke will allow him to fall back into connector. And OG are on a 2 versus 4 now, so this round has been dismantled by Big before they could really start building some... getting caught off guard, still alive somehow, and the cavalry is on the way. So this is looking more and more difficult for OG.
Jeez.
That's the nightmare scenario of IGL.
3 big players on the A-bomb site. Mantu is somehow still alive. Issa isn't though, but Citizen's been taken out, and that's a good pickup. Tabson looking for 2, only able to get 1 though. We've got a flank on the way from Tizian. Alexi B still mid. There might be a sound cure on advantage for someone. It will be, of course, for Big, looking to make it 11.
OG are forced to break the deadlock here by planting the bomb, but the coverage from the CTs is very good. NBK full HP. He's going to get dropped instantly by Tizian. And Xantares will take down Mantu. He had no idea what was going on there. 11-4 at the end of the first half.
On the go. 3-man on road. We've got that vintage Molotov bouncing above connector into the window, taking the vision away. Can be useful for a fast play towards B with a flashbang bounce into the window, but no! It'll be a headshot into the face of Mantu, whereas Big head towards connector and A.
Mantu's face got punctured by so many bullets. But it looks like OG will be able to find some of the frags back. Their pistols are actually sick. And they're in a 4 versus 2 right here. Tabson and Tizian. All that's left here for the German side as they look to see if they can find some extra kills. It's just Tabson left. He is a god. He's a beast. He's a monster. But this is a difficult scenario for him as he rotates around from CT. Looking for those frags, and, well, he can't stop the defuse from coming in time.
Buys his team a lot of space, and oh, look at how that draws the rotation from the catwalk player. He's not here to help NBK, so NBK has to do it all, but he can't. Early opening for Big onto this B bomb site. Are they going to break OG once again?
OG have to save right now. They can't FAMAS, and his timing is so nuts. They're never expecting this. There is the upgrade. Bomb plant, and the amount of utility. They went into this round with basically full utility.
On the OG side, they'll just keep going with it. It doesn't stop. And Xantares doesn't stop. Oh, man, so clean. Just eliminating those players on the A side instantly. Man, he's just flying at them now.
He's just playing YPRAC pre-aim.
Yeah.
Right now.
Just get out of Xantares' server because he is online.
In the world scale, it is satisfying for sure.
I mean, if you're thinking what to do at this point, you're probably already lost in the game. It's 15-5. Bigs are already pretty much in this A-bomb site. The CTs have to play retake with very little utility in guns.
It's a gross little play from Tapson there to find that kill in jungle. And it just leaves NBK 1v3, is able to find one, but can't get anything more than that. And Big just dominated Mirage.
That looked way too easy, to be honest.
Yeah.